And here's what it's looking like Monday morning, the 10th of March, 2025. Had some snow overnight again. And we got the radar for this evening, which is all quiet. Snow coverage, we're still hanging in there at a foot plus, but it's starting to melt away. It's receding. And the projected snow that they were showing yesterday, it's gone. And we got time lapses for Stillwater Trail Information Center, McCully, Nelson's, and then I got video out in the trails. Report from the town this morning, good to excellent conditions, up to an 11-inch base. On the deck this morning, I had an inch of new snow. You'll see there's a few people up at Stillwater today. 10 o'clock p.m., we're at 29 degrees. So things are freezing back down after the warmth of the day, because we hit 48 at 3:30 this afternoon. And you can even see here in the parking lot, the sun's starting to do its number on stuff. Low was 26, and that was at 6:30 a.m. And here's out on the trail cam. 10-day forecast. No snow in any of the days. 1 day with liquid. 3 partly cloudy, 5 mostly cloudy, and 1 completely cloudy. In the 10-day, most of the days we're going to be in 40 and 50 degrees. Only 2 days are going to be below freezing at night, so it's going to be a slow meltdown this next upcoming week. Tuesday, they're talking possibly of 54 degrees and then dropping into the teens. So we'll have to see how that all turns out. So the last video clip I have for you is, I thought was going to be my last ride for the season. And then I reached out to my son-in-law and said, hey, you and the granddaughter want to go for a ride tonight? We'll go up to Big Moose Station and get something to eat. And I says, because I don't think we're going to make it to Stillwater because the roads probably broke up. They're like, sure, we'll go. So I met up with them and they said, hey, let's take the long way to Big Moose Station. So here's Steve's version of the long way to Big Moose Station. We went out 1, the Wheeler Pond Loop, the 3, to both of the loops, which drops us back on 8. We came back across 8 to 1, went up 1 to Upper 1 to Stillwater Road, crossed over, came back around to Stillwater Road, came back in Sheldricks, made a left on 2 to get to Big Moose Station. And then on the way home, we did the same thing, but instead of, when we got down the intersection at 1, we made a left on 2, dropped down 29 to 3 to 83 to Remy's Run, and then back in. So we zipped off an extra 40 miles. Took the long way to get up to Big Moose and back. And there's Nelson's. And then here's out on the trails today. First, I got Pipeline for you. And as the day went on, it definitely was getting soft. That 40 miles that we zipped off, I went through a half a tank of gas, which you're pushing because the snow's really soft. And this is Trail 8. And I made this extra long for you guys. I always try giving you a video that's nice and long and good scenery. So if you need a fix during the summer, you can come back and watch it. And this is Trail 8 along Little Safford Lake. And then I made the left. Headed over to Trail 9. These people were nice enough to wait for me to come across the bridge. And then I wrapped around and dropped down onto 3 and hopped onto 3A. then I made a left on Trail 8. We go across the bridge at Rondax. Try hitting stuff that you guys will recognize so you get that melancholy feeling. And always watching the groomers, fun to do. That was on Trail 3, and then he turned around at the end and came back, so I caught him going both directions. And then last is coming back in across the bridge. And as I said, I thought this was going to be my last ride, but then I hooked up with Joe and Aurora and picked up an extra 40 miles. 40, 50 miles, whatever it was. Well, hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I clocked over 1,000 miles this season, which is great for me. Hope you're having a good one. And remember, see ya.